Yeah, hi guys. Today we are going to discuss another important topic, environmental movements, mean agitations, what did take place in the history. So we are going to discuss the movement, okay, what they about the sustainable development, who are the fighters for this movement, okay. Previously they did ask many questions from this chapter, so it is important for exam point of view. So we are going to discuss all the movement today class, okay. Yeah, first of all, major environmental movements in India, okay. Bishnoi movement. Bishnoi is the tribe, it is the tribal group, yeah. Bishnoi movement, okay, yeah. Bishnoi movement was one of the earliest environmental movement in India, where 7020 AD, okay. There is a Kejrali village, Manwar, Rajasthan, okay. Kejrali movement, Manwar, Rajasthan. Bishnoi, the word you come across many times, right? It is the tribe where the Rajasthan, okay. Yeah, there is a like Kejrali village. It is started by the Bishnoi community. Bishnoi movement is started by the Bishnoi community. Their followers are Guru Jambeshwar. This Bishnoi community are the follower of Guru Jambeshwar. Okay, yes. So 15th century, what they happen, we are going to discuss. It is the movement. Why it is the movement going to took place? Okay, there is a Maharaja Jodhpur wanted to build a new place, where the deforestation of trees in the Bishnoi region. There is a like many constructions did take place in this Maharaja time. So this community where the forest is going to be destructed, like deforestation is going to took place in the Bishnoi region. Okay, in that way their community wanted to fight against that king. Okay, the tree is Kejri tree. This is the important keyword for the exam in the Bishnoi community, or fight for the which kind of forest. The forest tree's name is Kejri tree. Okay, this is a sacred, ecologically important tree for the helps to sustain biodiversity in the arid areas. Rajasthan actually arid area. Arid mean there is no water. Actually there is no water holding capacity of that land. So in that way these trees they can retain water, they can water holding capacity has these trees. So in this region this can support biodiversity also. So in that way this Bishnoi community they fought for against this king, okay, where Jodhpur king, okay, yes. And key features about this movement, okay, year 1720, yeah, I did sort out very simply manner about this movement. Place where Kejrali Jodhpur place, okay. The fighter leader is who? In this movement leader, this is the important keyword for exam. Amrita Devi Bishnoi is the leader. Amrita Devi Bishnoi is the leader for this community. She did fight for this against king. Okay, the community is Bishnoi community. What is the reason? To protect Kejri trees. The village is Kejrali village. The trees are Kejri trees. Okay, the trees are ability to hold the water, and in this they can support the biodiversity of that region. Okay, yes. And there are 363 people sacrificed their lives, okay, in that fight. Okay, free feeling banned. Okay, legacy, what is they inspired for the movement in India? They can inspire for future movements. This is the basic movement for the future generation to fight for the environment. Okay, this is the Bishnoi community, Kejri village, Jodhpur, and there are Kejrali village, Kejri trees. Okay, the fighter, the leader is like Amrita Devi Bishnoi is the leader. This is the important keyword is here. Amrita Devi Bishnoi. Okay, this is about Bishnoi, like, yeah. This is about Bishnoi movement. Bishnoi movement is reason for the Bishnoi community did fight for against king, Jodhpur king, the king who built a construction at this region where the Bishnoi community located. The trees are caged trees. The trees are destructedly mean deforested by this king. In that way, the community did fight against the king. Okay, yeah, this is what Amrita Devi is the leader for this movement. I hope you guys understand this. Okay, yes. And if come to the next movement, Chipko movement. Yeah, you come across this word many times, right? Chipko movement. Chipko movement also another environmental movement regarding forest. Okay, yes. Chipko movement is non-violent environmental movement. Non-violent. Okay, there is Bishnoi movement. There is a more than 360 people sacrificed their lives. But here non-violent movement. It is non-violent movement. This is the key word. Non-violent environment movement. It is 1970, the year 1970. Okay, yeah, where the Himalayas, Garhwal Himalayas place Uttarakhand. Garhwal Himalayas place Uttarakhand. Earlier it is under Uttar Pradesh, under UP. Now it is Uttarakhand. They might ask you any name, either Uttarakhand or Uttar Pradesh. This is movement did take place where Uttarakhand, previously it is Uttar Pradesh, the part of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, it is the word Chipko means to mean hug. Chipko means to hug. Okay, they can hug the trees. Okay, yes, and the villagers hugged trees to prevent them being cut down. So this Chipko movement means the people are going to hug trees, okay, that prevent them to being cut down the trees. Okay, this is about Chipko movement where took place 1970. Okay, the place is Garhwal Himalayas. Himalayas is the place. Okay, where Chipko movement going to take place, Garhwal place, Himalayas, 1970. These two are the keywords in the exam. Okay, yes, and yeah, keywords where and when. Okay, this is the important. Okay, started 1973. Now started it is 1973. Place is the Mandal village, Chamoli district, Uttarakhand. Mandal village, Chamoli district, Uttarakhand. Okay, Uttarakhand earlier, which is undivided UP. Okay, yes, Chamoli district, Mandal village. They might ask you if the deep Chamoli district, it is relevant to the which one of the following, like Chipko movement. Okay, region is Garhwal Himalayas. Of course, Uttarakhand is comes under Himalayas region, right? Lower Himalayas region. Okay, yeah. Why it is the movement? The government allow commercial lagging forest traditionally used villages. Where the government is commercial purpose, they can construct such activities. Okay, in that way the movement is took place. Okay, yes, and key leaders. This is the important in the coming exam. In the coming exam, this is the important Chipko movement run by Sundarlal Bahuguna. Sundarlal Bahuguna. He is the famous environmentalist. He is famous environmentalist. Sundarlal Bahuguna. This word is most important, relevant to the Chipko movement. And Chandi Prasad Bhatt. Chandi Prasad Bhatt is the grassroots leader. Okay. After that, Gaura Devi led the activist protest by women Rainy Village 1974. This is the most important. Who is the woman initially, like in first instance, participated in the environmental movement, which is Chipko movement? Who is that? Gaura Devi. Gaura Devi is, she is the woman participated in this like movement, Chipko movement. That village is Rainy village, Rainy village, Gaura Devi, Rainy village, and other leaders are who run this movement, who did run this movement, Sundarlal Bahguna, Chandi Prasad Bhatt and Gaura Devi. These three leaders, they did run this movement. Chipko mean to hug the trees, okay, to prevent cut them down, and this is the movement took place in the Himalayas, and where it is Uttarakhand, okay. The village is like Mandal village, Chamoli district, Uttarakhand. Mandal village, Chamoli district, Uttarakhand. These are the keywords for coming exam, okay. Most important, Chipko movement, they might ask you, yeah guys, if any movement they can ask you the place, the reason is what, and the leaders who run, okay. The place, okay, keywords for the movement, place, year, what is the year, where is the place, and who is the leader, who leads the movement, and why it is the movement. These keywords are the most important for any movement. These keywords are the most important for any movement. Place, where, and year, who lead the movement, and why it is the movement, okay. These keywords you have to be remembered. It is the movement, Chipko movement, 1973, place is Mandal village, Chamoli district, Uttarakhand, and here 1973, who lead these movements, Sundarlal Bahguna, Chandi Prasad Bhatt and Gaura Devi. And this is why the government allowed the commercial logging in the forest, okay. This is the hilly area. If the forest going to be deforested, it will be difficulty for livelihood, sustainable livelihood. In that way, these guys, these three people did fight for this movement, okay. Chipko movement, reason for many movements in the coming years after that, okay. This is the most important movement, yeah. If come to the next, the main features of this movement, it is hugging trees hugging, yeah, that is hug mean Chipko, to protect deforestation, and strategy, it is non-violent movement, Satyagraha movement, inspired by Gandhian method. They can ask you which one of the following movement is inspired by Gandhian non-violent movement. Gandhian non-violent movement is Chipko movement, okay. They can ask you in this way, okay. Participation, led by women, especially Rainy village. This is the key word. Which one of the following movement is led by the Rainy villagers? Chipko movement, okay. The leader is Gauri Devi, okay. Leader is Gauri Devi, okay. Objectives, it is for the conservation and protecting livelihood of hilly communities, okay. Yeah, this is the hilly areas were located in the Himalayas to conserve the forest of hilly areas habitations, okay. Yeah, this is about key features of this movement, okay. I hope you guys understand this, okay. Yes, and yeah, what is the difference between Bishnoi movement and Chipko movement? This is the quick revision. You have to be focused. What is the difference? It is the similar type of movements like environment. The common goal is protect the environment, right? You may confuse, okay. In that way, we have to sort out the differentiation of key, okay. Bishnoi movement, Chipko movement. Bishnoi movement started 1720. Chipko movement started 1973, okay. Bishnoi movement is Rajasthan. There is a community of Bishnoi community. It is here Uttarakhand. This is about Khejri tree, okay. The tree have the local habitations, and this is the Himalayan forest trees. Of course, Himalayans are like that is subtropical forest, okay. That is beautiful projects. Who led Amrita Devi? Here who led Sundarlal Bahguna Chandi Prasad, okay. Bishnoi movement is Amrita Devi, and Chipko Movement, Sundarlal Bahuguna and Chandi Prasad. These are the key leaders. Okay, this is the sacrificial 360 people, or they can sacrifice their lives. Here it is non-violent hugging protest. Okay, early conservation of ethics, it is a modern environmentalism of India. This is the key word about this movement. You have to quick look into this. Okay, yeah, next movement. Yeah, Silent Valley Movement. Silent Valley located at Western Ghat of Kerala. Okay, there is a Kerala place, Western Ghat is Silent Valley. Okay, Silent Valley Movement is environmental movement. Okay, it is about Kerala aim to protect the Silent Valley rainforest. Okay, that is subtropical forest in the Himalayas. Kerala is the rainforest, tropical rainforest. Okay, yeah, that is tropical rain evergreen forest. We can call it as tropical rain evergreen forest located in the Western Ghat. Okay, Western Ghat of the India, there is a tropical evergreen rainforest. It is the destruction due to hydroelectric project. Silent Valley, Chipko Movement is the construction is going to took place in the Himalayas. There is a habitation constructions, and that is the Bishnoi Movement also construction to cut down the trees. And here there is a movement of Silent Valley Movement due to the hydroelectric power. Okay, it is major people movement to save tropical evergreen forest in India. Okay, for the tropical evergreen forest in India, it is the major movement. Okay, I hope you guys understand. This is very easy. Okay, key facts about this movement, about Silent Valley Movement, key factor, where year between the 1973 to 1983, 10 years downline about this movement. Okay, where the place Silent Valley in the Kerala, where Palakkad district. Okay, yes, location where the river, okay, Kunti Puja is the river where the tributary of Bharat Puja. Okay, Kunti Puja, they might not ask you the river name. Okay, they can ask you the forest type and the location of the state. Okay, yes, this is proposed of hydroelectrical power, mean hydroelectric dam that would be submerged dense forest. Of course, ecosystem tropical evergreen rainforest in the Western Ghats. Okay, guys, they might not ask you, the location is the tropical evergreen forest there in the Kerala, where hydroelectric power is located, where the construction of that forest, deforestation is going to take place for the construction of hydroelectrical power point, like, okay. So here species are located in this area, lion-tailed macaque, lion-tailed macaque. This is endangered species. Okay, and yeah, endemic primate, endangered species, lion-tailed macaque is located tropical evergreen forest, where in the Kerala. This is the place is Silent Valley. Silent Valley is the place tropical evergreen forest which is destructed by the project of hydroelectric project. Okay, yeah, hydroelectric project. Due to this, the dam will constructed here, that is the disturbance of that forest. Okay, in that way there is a movement is going to take place, that is Silent Valley Movement. Okay, yeah, leader, yeah, who led this movement? Leaders are Kerala Shastra Sahitya Parishad, Kerala, Shastra Sahitya Parishad, KSSP, Kerala Shastra Sahitya Parishad, okay, KSSP, okay. This is the movement is played a key role, okay. Yeah, this is Sungata Kumari is the poet also supported for this movement, okay, Sungata Kumari, okay. They might not ask you this name, the Sahitya Parishad they can ask you guys, okay, which is the organization. This is the NGO, non-governmental organization. They did fight for this movement, okay. I hope you guys understand here. Again, quick review about it. Silent Valley Movement. Silent Valley Movement. It is located in the Kerala, where hydroelectric project came to place, okay. That is tropical evergreen forest, okay, in the Kerala. So it is took place in the 73 to 83, 1973 to 1983. It is the Silent Valley Movement. Silent Valley Movement because of hydroelectrical project, and this is the tropical evergreen rainforest where in the Western Ghats the endangered species which is located here, lion-tailed macaque, okay, that is endemic primate. I hope you guys understand this, okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, leaders are Kerala Shastra Sahitya Academy. This is the NGO, non-governmental organization, okay, KSSP, yes. And exam pointers, it is river involved. This is the Kunti Puja river where the Silent Valley, yeah, location Kerala, Western Ghats, location Kerala, Western Ghats. The movement success, yes, project cancelled, okay, where 1984, okay. The famous species is lion-tailed macaque, okay. Prominent organization Kerala Shastra Sahitya Parishad, KSSP. This is the key words about Silent Valley Movement, Silent Valley Movement, okay. Yes, guys, I hope you guys understand this. Next movement, Jungle Bachao Andolan, Jungle Bachao Andolan. This is also one of the environmental movement. This is also one of the environmental movement, okay. Jungle Bachao Andolan to save the forest, save the forest movement, save the forest movement. It is tribal movement, it is tribal movement. Of course, Bishnoi movement also, that Bishnoi community started in 1982, started in 1982. It was initially launched in Singhbhum district, Bihar, okay. Silent Valley is the Kerala, this is the Bihar, where Jungle Bachao movement is in the Bihar. Now it is Jharkhand, which is undivided Bihar during the year 1982, okay. Bihar divided in the 2000, right. So here 1982 the state Bihar, now it is Jharkhand. The movement protested against government policies, against government policies for the forest destruction in the tribal area. Of course, there is a developmental projects that took place some areas which is hilly areas of such a tribal allocated habitations areas. They do not allow for such project for the displacement of their habitations. So in that way they did fight against the government in the Jharkhand, which is initially Bihar, the area where 1982, this is the Jungle Bachao. Jungle mean forest, Jungle Bachao is the movement in the 1982 took place in the Bihar, where Jharkhand now, and this is the movement protested against the government policies. They can ask you the reason. This is the reason against government policies. Yes, okay, yeah. And key facts about this movement, Okay, it is the year started 1982. The movement is year started 1982, and it is Singhbum district, Bihar, now Jharkhand. Where Singhbum district, when 1982, where Singhbum district, Bihar. Okay, Singhbum district, Bihar, and it is expanded to Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, yeah, this movement is expanded such a like place associated with that Jharkhand place, the tribal areas like Andhra Pradesh is also Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh. These are the associated areas of Singhbum district. Okay, this is the tribal area. Okay, this is highly mineralized place. This is the place Mahendragiri Hills are there. Mahendragiri Hills are there. This is the place, and this is tribal communities, Adivasis, or they can lead this movement. Adivasis, like Jangal Bachao is under Adivasi movement. Okay, yes, it is for the government commercial teak plantation. Okay, there is replaced sal. It is important. Okay, government policy. It is not about development. Okay, it is about the government policy which is replaced sal tree with teak. Sal tree with teak. Okay. Yes, I hope you guys understand government policies. Okay, where the sal tree, teak is the commercial tree, like sal is the traditional tree for the traditional habitation, sal tree. Okay, government cut down the salt tree and replaced with teak. Okay, teak is the commercial plantation. Actually, they don't habitate with the teak. Okay, tea plant. Okay, in that way there is a movement is started by the tribal community. Okay, that is they don't want teak plantation. Okay, yeah, salt tree, and this is the forest which is commercial teak plantation is took place by the government to protest tribal land, forest, and biodiversity. Okay, yes, they want to protect the biodiversity. Of course, teak is the tree which is the commercial purpose. There is a many species that don't depend on this kind of commercial teak trees. That is a sal tree, that is the local tree. They can habitat for the local communities, local biodiversity, plants and animals. Okay, that is why they did fight for this project. Okay, yeah, this is Jangal Bachao project 1982 which is started. Okay, Singhbum district, Bihar. Okay, yes. Yeah. Causes of the movement, again the government initiated the commercial afforestation project with the help of the World Bank. They can ask you which kind of the movement is started against the government policies with the help of the World Bank. World Bank also involved in this project. Of course, they don't know what is going on here. This government, they took they took support from the World Bank. Okay, yeah, this is the World Bank project. It is planned to cut down the natural sal forest and replaced with the monoculture teak plantation. They do not support other plants associated with that teak plant. Okay, yeah, it is the mainly tribal people, Adivasis, they can fight. They did fight, and supported by such NGOs also, supported by some NGO here itself. This is the Jangal Bachao project, Jangal Bachao movement. Okay, yeah, it is comparison with Chipko. Just look into here, what are the difference between Chipko and Jangal Bachao. Okay, what is the difference between Chipko and Jangal Bachao? You have to be focused. Okay, Chipko mean hug, Jangal Bachao mean to plant. Okay, Chipko movement and Jangal Bachao. Chipko movement which is 1973, Jangal Bachao 1982, after 10 years. This is Uttarakhand, this is Jharkhand. Chipko is the Uttarakhand and Jangal Bachao is Jharkhand, further extended to the Orissa, Chhattisgarh and Andhra Pradesh. This is Jangal Bachao. And villagers, mainly women, Chipko movement, villagers they did fight and mainly women ran village. Okay, yes. And Jangal Bachao, tribal communities, Jangal Bachao, tribal communities. And it is here save the Himalayas forest, Chipko movement save the Himalayas forest, and this is the monoculture plantations, okay, where the sal forest is Jangal Bachao, sal tree, okay, yes. This is tree hugging, this is protest against government policy, tree hugging, protest against government policy. This is the difference between Chipko and Jangal Bachao. Sure guys, there is a question from this movement. Okay, most of the time they did ask the questions from this movement, Chipko movement, okay, Jangal Bachao, Narmada Bachao, this kind of movement they can ask you. We will discuss all the movements today class. Okay, yes. And Appiko movement. Appiko movement. Appiko mean to hug in the Kannada. Okay, Chipko mean also to hug. Chipko movement is the key factor for the Appiko movement. Okay, these guys are follow the Chipko movement. Okay, introduction. Appiko movement was the forest conservation movement which is in the Karnataka 1983. Appiko movement in the 1983, there is a like movement took place in the Karnataka. Okay, yes, for the forest conservation, it is the movement inspired by Chipko movement Uttarakhand. Okay, it is movement inspired by Chipko movement. They can ask you which one of the following movement is inspired by Chipko movement. Appiko movement is the like movement which is inspired by Chipko movement. Appiko movement took place in the Karnataka, Chipko is the Uttarakhand. Okay, yes. Appiko means to hug in Kannada. Appiko means to hug in the Kannada. Okay, key people here also most important. Guys, they can ask you the movement people who lead the movement. Okay, yeah, Panduranga Hegde, the leader and environmentalist. He is the leader. Took place, and women and students also key role. Guys, they can ask you, they can misguide you. Women participated in the Chipko movement. Women can participated in the Appiko movement, and along with women, there is a students also participated in this movement. Appiko movement participated by women and students. Who is the leader here? The leader is Pandurang Hegde. The leader is Pandurang Hegde. Okay, I hope you guys understand this. Okay, yeah, key facts about this movement. Okay, it is 1983. It is the movement 1983. Place Uttar Kannada district, Karnataka, where Western Ghat region. Okay, in the Uttar Karnataka Western Ghat region. It is inspired by Chipko movement, and who is the leader, founder? Pandurang Hegde. Pandurang Hegde is the leader. Okay, yeah. To hug, Chipko mean to hug in the Kannada. They want to protect and preserve the biodiversity to promote sustainable development. They can ask you what is the purpose of movement? The purpose of movement, okay, biodiversity conservation for the sustainable development in the region where Western Ghat, okay, Uttar Kannada, Western Ghat, there is a movement, Appiko movement, that is mean to hug the trees, like they want to preserve and protect the biodiversity which is for the sustainability. Okay, yeah, I hope you guys understand this. Okay, yeah, the leader is Pandurang Hegde. The leader is Pandurang Hegde. Yes. Yeah. key points about the question exam purpose. The year is 1983. The year is 1983. State is Karnataka, that is Uttar Kannada. Okay. The leader is Pandurang Hegde. Leader is Pandurang Hegde. This is the inspired by Chipko Movement, where the place is like Western Ghat, Kannada. This is forest protection and sustainable use. Forest protection and sustainable use. I hope you guys understand this. Okay. Yes. Forest protection and sustainable use. The movement is for Appiko Movement. Appiko Movement is the Kannada. The word is to hug. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Next movement, Narmada Bachao. Next movement, Narmada Bachao. Narmada Bachao mean, it is the Narmada Bachao Andolan mean to save the Narmada movement, to save the Narmada. Narmada is the river, not human. It is the river. Okay. Narmada, like it is a non-violent environmental movement. Non-violent environmental movement. Chipko also non-violent. It is the Gandhian follower movement. It is also non-violent movement, where there is a large dam on the Narmada river. There are huge dams is constructed in the Narmada Valley range. It is also supported by World Bank. Actually, World Bank, if came to know the movement is going on here, something destruction of ecological balance, they did stop the funds for this movement. Actually, they did stop the funds for this movement. Okay. Yes. Especially where the dam is Sardar Sarovar Dam. Sardar Sarovar Dam. Dam name you must know. Sardar Sarovar Dam on the river of the Narmada. So this is the Narmada Bachao Andolan. Okay. It is started where it is 1980. It is became one of the India's most significant anti-dam movement. Especially most of the people did fight for long years. Okay, for this dam. Okay, yeah, this is very significant movement, anti-dam movement. Okay, key features of this movement. Okay, it is year 1985. Year 1985. The river is Narmada river. River is Narmada river. Okay, yeah. The leader Medha Patkar. Medha Patkar is the leader. Okay, Medha Patkar is the leader. This is the most important. Medha Patkar did fight for many long years for this dam. Okay, yeah. That is supported by Baba Amte, Arundhati Roy and others. Okay, dam is Sardar Sarovar Dam. Sardar Sarovar Dam. Dam is Sardar Sarovar Dam, Medha Patkar. These two names most important for the Narmada Bachao Andolan. Okay, yeah, 1985. Okay, the Narmada Bachao Andolan NBA is like Dharmashas Samiti. No, they don't ask you. It is a non-violent for the protest Jal Satyagraha. Okay, hunger strike and legal battles. Okay, these are the activities in their movement. Okay, guys, just look into here. This is the most important movement for the coming exam. Yeah, I hope you guys understand this. Next. Yeah, key leaders. Once again, we are looking to this key leaders about this movement. Okay, Medha Patkar and Baba Amte and Arundhati Roy. Medha Patkar and Baba Amte, Arundhati Roy. Medha Patkar is the main leader for is the social activist. Okay, and Baba Amte is the Gandhian leader who will support the cause, and Arundhati Roy is the writer. Okay, Arundhati Roy is the writer. Okay, I hope you guys understand this. It is very simple. You have to remember the year, the place, who is the did fight. Okay, for purpose of this movement. Okay, purpose of the movement and place of the movement and time and leader. This is the most important for any movement. Okay, yes. Yeah, MCQ related points for the question they may ask you the questions. This is the points most important. Year it is Narmada Bachao, year is 1985. The river is Narmada river. Okay, Sardar Sarovar Dam. This is the key. Sardar Medha Patkar who did fight. Okay, and it is the non-violent Jal Satyagraha legal action. Okay, others supported by Baba Amte, Arundhati Rai. Okay, the affected areas Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, especially Gujarat. Okay, yeah. This is the most important Chipko, Appiko, Narmada Bachao movement comparison. Chipko is for forest protection. Appiko movement, it is the forest protection, but it is Himalayas, it is Western Ghat. But Narmada Bachao Andolan, NBA, is anti-dam, anti-big dam, anti-displacement. Of course, if it is dam is going to take place, the people are going to displace. Okay, they can replace into the reallocate into the other places. Okay, that is displacement. Okay, yes. I hope you guys understand these keywords about this. Okay, next Tehri Dam. Tehri Dam also most important project. Okay, Tehri Dam. Tehri Dam, it is dam conflict refers to the environmental and social protest against the construction of Tehri Dam. Where it is the Bhagirathi River. Bhagirathi River, it is the tributary of the Ganga. Tributary of the Ganga is the Bhagirathi River. Bhagirathi River is Tehri Dam is going to took place where? Uttarakhand. It is the place Uttarakhand, Bhagirathi River, which is tributary of Ganga. Okay, yes. Uttarakhand, nothing but previously it is Uttar Pradesh. Okay, most controversial dam project India, especially during 1990. Especially during 1990. Yeah, yes. Yeah, key features of this movement, key details of this movement. Okay, yeah. Location Tehri town, Uttarakhand. Okay, where Himalayas. Location Tehri, Uttarakhand. The river is Bhagirathi River. River is Bhagirathi River. Okay, it is rock and earth fill dam. Okay, they did take rock. Okay, from the earth. Okay, project started 1949 initially. Construction is over complete 1949 to 1990. Okay, project height increased up to the 260.5 meters. One of the tallest dam in India. One of the tallest dam in India. Actually, the purpose is irrigation, hydroelectric power and drinking water supply. The purpose of dam, hydroelectric power and irrigation. It is the capacity of power 2400 megawatts. Okay, MW. Irrigation 2.7 lakhs hectare and water supply to the Delhi and UP. Okay, this is the project of Tehri Dam. Okay, yes. Key leaders and protesters of the Tehri Dam, Sundarlal Bahguna. Sundarlal Bahguna, this is the word most important. This name is most important, Sundarlal Bahguna. Okay, yeah. Tehri Bandh Vinodi Sangharsh Samiti. Okay, it is coordinated the protest. Okay, villages and environmentalists also widespread the resistance the legal action of this. Yeah, mainly you have to mind it this Sundarlal Bahguna name. Okay, they did ask you the who led the movement of this Tehri Dam, Sundarlal Bahguna. Okay, you have to sort out all names, all movements one type, leaders one time, and place and purpose. You have to sort out all this. Okay. Yeah. Key points about this movement: dam built on Bhagirathi River, Uttarakhand. Okay, dam height is 260 meters. They might not ask you. This is the leader is the most important. It is 90-90. Major, it is earthquake risk and displacement project. Okay, yes. Okay, I hope you guys understand this. Okay, yes. Again, we have to look into all movements. Yeah. Major environmental movement, again we have to look into movement. Bishnoi movement. Bishnoi movement where 1720, okay, yeah, Kejrali village, Guru Jambeshwar followers, there is a Bishnoi community follower of the Guru Jambeshwar, okay, yes. And Jodhpur, it is about deforestation. It is about, the movement is about deforestation, okay, yeah, where the biodiversity protected area, it is arid area in the Rajasthan, okay, yes. And key features, leader is Bishnoi movement, leader is Amrita Devi Bishnoi, it is the important for this movement, okay, yeah. Kejri trees, it is against the cut down of the Kejri trees, okay, that is local community forest, okay, yes. And Chipko movement, non-violent environmental movement, it is about 1970, okay, Himalayas, Chipko means to hug, Himalayas place, Chipko mean hug, okay. Key leader, it is 1973, Mandal village, Chamoli district, Uttarakhand, okay, yeah. These are the key leaders, Sundarlal Bahuguna who spread the movement, Chandi Prasad Bhatt and Gauri Devi, okay, mainly involved in these women, Gaura Devi, where Raini village women are participated in this movement. This is the important. Raini village women are participated this movement. Women are first participated in which movement? This is Chipko movement. Chipko movement is women and Sundarlal Bahuguna, Chandi Prasad, Gauri Devi. Okay, Gauri Devi, Sundarlal Bahuguna and Chandi Prasad are the leaders, most important leader name, okay, yes. And main features, hugging trees, led by women, especially Raini village, this is the keyword, hugging, non-violent, satyagraha, inspired by Gandhian methods. Which one of the movement inspired by Gandhian method is Chipko movement, okay, yes. And key features, between the Bishnoi movement and Chipko movement, Bishnoi movement 1720, it is 1973 Chipko movement, okay, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Kejri and Himalayan forest, Amrita Devi, Sundarlal Bahuguna, sacrificial mean, it is non-violent mean, it is early conservation ethics and it is modern, okay. You have to quick look into this, okay. This is the most important Chipko movement and Bishnoi movement difference. Mostly year, leader, purpose of this movement, most important, okay, yes. And Silent Valley, it is the Kerala, of course, Kerala is evergreen forest, Kerala, okay, yeah, evergreen tropical rain forest. Key features, it is about 1973-83 against the hydroelectrical like construction, hydroelectrical dam, against this ecosystem damage, okay, who protected the species, lion-tailed macaque is protected in the Silent Valley river, okay, yes, yeah. Who is the leader here? It is the NGO, KSSP NGO, Silent Valley movement is supported by a NGO, non-governmental organization, Kerala Shastra Sahitya Parishad, yes. And yeah, it is the Kerala project 1984, protected species lion-tailed macaque. Kerala Sahitya Parishad is the organization which is did fight. Yeah, Jungle Bachao is the movement which is 1982. Okay, Jharkhand. Yeah, protected against the government destruction in the tribal areas. Okay, the key facts. Jungle Bachao key facts. There is a sal tree replaced by teak tree. Sal trees are replaced by teak tree. Sal trees are the local trees. They can protect the biodiversity of the local communities, and teak tree is the commercial tree. It is the plantation which is initiated by government. That's why these local communities are fight against the plantation of these teak trees. Okay, yes. Yeah, government commercial afforestation project. Okay, that is the monoculture plantation, teak plantation. Okay, who supported local communities and NGOs or did fight. Adivasi. They can ask you which one of the following movement is the Adivasi movement. Adivasi movement is what? Here, this is the Adivasi movement is Jungle Bachao Andolan. Jungle Bachao Andolan is the Adivasi movement. This is the key fact. Okay, key point. Okay, yeah. There is a Chipko movement and Jungle Bachao movement. There is a different, it is 73, it is 82. Uttarakhand, Jharkhand, villagers mainly women's, Chipko movement, rainy village. It is tribal community, Adivasi. Okay, save Himalayan forest, save sal tree saving here, Adivasi movement. Tree hugging, it is protest against forest policy. Okay, protest against forest policy. Yeah. Appiko movement, it is the Karnataka 1983. Karnataka Appiko movement mean hug. Okay, hug. Okay, Panduranga Hegde is the leader. Okay, women and students also participated in this movement. Key facts 1983 and Kannada district Panduranga Hegde to hug. Kannada Appiko mean to hug. Promote sustainable development. It is promote sustainable development. Yeah. Key points about 1983 Karnataka, Uttar Kannada, Panduranga Hegde. It is inspired by Chipko movement, located Western Ghat, forest protection and sustainable use. Okay, this is about Appiko movement. Yeah, Narmada Bachao Andolan. It is save the Narmada. Okay, there is environmental protest against the Sardar Sarovar Dam, which is biggest dam in India. Okay. Yeah, key facts in 1985. Okay, Medha Patkar is the leader. Medha Patkar is the leader against the Sardar Sarovar Dam. This is non-violent protest against Jal Satyagraha, hunger strike. Non-violent Jal Satyagraha, hunger strike. Okay, yes. Yeah, key leaders of this movement: Medha Patkar, Baba Amte, Arundhati Roy. Key leaders of the Sardar Sarovar Dam, like Narmada Bachao Andolan. Yeah, related, which is Narmada River 1985, about Sardar Sarovar Dam, against the Sardar Sarovar Dam. She is the fighter Medha Patkar. It is the non-violent Jal Satyagraha legal action movement. Other are Baba Amte, Arundhati Roy, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat are the states. Okay, yes. This is the forest protection. Okay, protest Western Ghats. Okay, protest anti-big dam, anti-displacement movement. Okay, yeah, these are the keywords in this movement. Tehri Dam. Tehri Dam is the environmental and social protest against the construction of Tehri Dam. Okay, yeah, it is about Bhagirathi River, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand. Bhagirathi River is the tributary of Ganga River. Okay, yes. Yeah, key details about this town is the Tehri town, Uttarakhand, and rock earthfill project, which is height 260 height dam, highest height dam. Okay, irrigation, electrical power, purpose of that dam. Okay, this is also Sundarlal Bahaguna. Sundarlal Bahaguna. Yeah. Guys, these are the key leaders about this movement, Tehri Dam movement. Yeah, these are the key points about the exam, in the coming exam. Yeah. Guys, today all over the movements I did complete, and the next class I am going to discuss the biosphere results, you how to be connected Chandu Biology classes. Okay, I hope you guys understand. Thank you.